Hello everyone, it's your rowdy boy Nathro, back with another video. So I decided to make a different video this time. I wanted to talk about having braces. Yeah, that's right. This is going to be like a vent/rant video about braces. I know. It's like, what? Where's this coming from? Well, hear me out. There are certain things that you know, my orthodontist did tell me and other people, but there's always certain things that I feel get left out, and this can be like with anything. Let me start off by saying, like, man, like, they can really freaking hurt. The pain isn't as bad as it was a couple of days ago when I first got a pretty big adjustment, but man, the pain comes and goes, and that's the first kind of topic I wanted to talk about. So when I first got braces, the orthodontist told me, you know, you want to stay on softer foods, and you want to make sure you don't, you know, of course, eat anything hard or eat any foods that require you to like kind of pull on something, you know, like you know, chicken wings. You know how you, like, if you get the wing and you have to like bite down and then like pull the, you know, the meat off the bone. You want to avoid that to like maybe avoid yanking on your teeth, and you can maybe mess up a bracket, or it can be very painful. So that's all fine and good, but then everybody kind of told me the same thing of, well, once the first couple of days pass, it can be up to like 7 days, 10 days. It said it depends on the person. It's going to feel discomfort, and then it should go away. You should feel fine at least until your next visit. That's pretty much what they told me. And for the most part, that's kind of what happened. What I didn't expect was, once that time period had passed, you know, I thought, okay, I guess my teeth got used to it, so I should be good now, right? Wrong. Well, at least this is how it was for me. So up until my next visit, there was a moment where I forgot what it was that I was eating, and all of a sudden I took a bite of it, and just, oh fuck, like a section of my mouth really freaking hurt. And I thought to myself, what the heck is going on? So I found that throughout the process, you know, different parts of your mouth would kind of start to hurt or flare up. Like you'll start to feel different pockets of pain randomly throughout your mouth. So, and I guess I figured that you feel that pain because maybe that's the section of your teeth that's moving at the moment. So I guess what I would tell you all is, don't just expect the pain, once it maybe starts to go away within like a week or so, don't expect that it'll be completely gone until your next adjustment or visit. I feel like the pain can just come back up sporadically in different parts of your mouth wherever you have braces. So my suggestion to you would be, I think I would say like daily, like especially before you eat something, with your tongue, go ahead and push on the back of your teeth, on the back of your gum, and feel if any part of your mouth is in pain before you eat, because I wouldn't want you to get caught off guard like I did, thinking that, well, okay, well, it's been a couple of days and the pain seems to be gone, so I shouldn't be feeling it, and then all of a sudden, like 2 days later, wow, another section of my mouth hurts. So hopefully that doesn't blindside any of you guys for that. The second one that I wanted, or the second tip I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about was, this is going to be like a kind of maybe a strange one, but utensils. Yes, utensils. And then in my case, you know, in my apartment or whatever, I use metal utensils. So before I got braces, and before I got, you know, the pain from braces and all that, I was never really conscious on how, you know, I used a metal fork or spoon. You know, when I would take a spoonful or something, or a forkful of something, like I would just, like, you know, just shovel it in my mouth, eat the food, and that's it, you know. But when I got braces and when I had the pain and I tried to eat, like, say, oatmeal or something like that, that was a big wake-up call. Because let me tell you, I got that spoon, and when I just went to go move it into my mouth to of course take a spoonful, bam, like I just like tapped the shit out of out of one of my teeth that was very sensitive at the time, and it freaking hurt like crazy. So that made me very conscious at the time that, wow, you know, I didn't realize, I guess, how, well, to me it wasn't rough. That's something I just never thought of until I got braces, and it hurt, like that I would maybe like the spoon is making contact with your teeth, or the fork is making contact with your teeth much more than you think. So that was kind of a wake-up call too. So I would highly recommend watching out for that. If you get braces, just be mindful that, you know, your teeth are in a sensitive spot now. Just be careful what you do with the spoon. Be careful when you're brushing your teeth. That's a big one too. You know, some people are just like, you know, they just like, you know, brush the crap out of their teeth, and like my brother was one of those people. Like he, you know, you look at his toothbrush and it's like, why are the bristles so fucked up? Like how are you brushing your teeth? Like his toothbrushes would always look mangled. Like he was really probably pressing down really hard on them. But he always had pretty clean teeth, so maybe he knew something I didn't. Maybe I'm the one that's been doing it wrong the whole time. I don't know. But anyway, that's definitely my second tip. Just be careful with utensils for sure. The third tip that I wanted to cover is don't be afraid to tell your orthodontist, or just give them a call back and mention things that may be wrong. Because when I first got my braces, they left one of the wires, the slack on one of the wires, it was too long, and it was really poking the crap out of the inside of my cheek, to the point where I ended up getting like a big old welt, and it swelled. And the shitty part is, it was poking the crap out of it, and it swelled, and the fact that it swelled, that made it tons worse, because that just made it poke it even more. And so I called back like 2 or 3 days later and explained it, and I went back down there, and they clipped the wire more, and they did this machine, I guess, to smooth out the end or something, and that made all the difference. So don't be shy, don't be afraid to give them a call back and mention something like this, because you do not want to go, if you're new to braces, you know, you're gonna have to go back every like month or two, you know, for adjustments and whatnot. You do not want to go a month or two with a wire poking the hell out of the inside of your gum. You don't want that. And your orthodontist will probably tell you this, like, you know, if you're getting poked, let us know. But just don't be, but if it's happening, call them. You know, don't be stubborn and be like, oh, well, it'll go away, or I just don't want to be a bother. It's like, no, man, come on. You're paying all this money, or maybe it's your parents or whatever, but the point is, braces aren't cheap. You know, so you want to do this as comfortable as possible. Don't be afraid to speak up about it. Don't try to fix it on your own, because I was one of those. When the wire was getting poked, I actually got a pair of wire cutters, and I was actually going to go back there and clip them myself, and then I just stopped and like, wait, what the hell am I doing? This is probably a very bad idea. So I decided to wait till the next day to give them a call back, and in the meantime I used some wax to cover up the wire. And I don't even really need to talk about wax, because your orthodontist should cover that. But anyway, guys, that is my my tips for braces. They suck. Make no mistake about it, they are a pain in the butt, they hurt. But something you just gotta power through. If it's really bad, yes, use painkillers, but ibuprofen if you use ibuprofen especially, that can hinder teeth movement. So the best advice I can give is try to find a balance. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been your Rowdy Boy Nathro. Don't forget to show some love in the comments below, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and stay tuned for more content. And I'll hope to be putting some out very soon. Next time, guys. Later.